I'm Molly Turk, Executive Director of Communications with San Angelo ISD, and I am joined by Mr. Michael Kallenbach. He is our Executive Director of Student and Data Services at San Angelo ISD. Officer Richard Espinosa is the Public Information Officer at the San Angelo Police Department, and Officer Kelsey Hernandez is the Public Information Officer and Recruiter at the San Angelo Police Department. During active safety events with San Angelo ISD, we collaborate with the police department to support safer school environments. So today we're going to go through our safety protocols that we have, how we collaborate together, and then how our parents and our community can support us during those events. So San Angelo ISD uses the standards response protocol developed by the Texas State School Safety Center to let parents, teachers, students, and staff quickly understand what is going on and how to respond. The standard response protocol is based on the following actions: hold, secure, lockdown, evacuate, and shelter. Let's discuss evacuate. So what is an evacuate?
Okay, evacuate is basically the opposite of a secure. It's whenever there is something in the building. Again, this could be an emergency situation, such as a fire. I mean, traditionally we think of like fire drills and things like that. We've done since we were all young. Mm-hmm. But we don't want to evacuate the building unless there is actually something, going on inside the building that would cause us to need to get out of the building. So it's pretty straightforward in that way. It's important to know that we are very cautious in an evacuation because we don't want to be manipulated into evacuating a building and putting everyone at risk outside. So we're cautious in that way. But it's truly if there is something inside the building that's causing us to need to get out.
So what are our students and our staff trained to do during an evacuation?
So that in evacuation, we actually practice quite a bit throughout the year so that they know how to evacuate safely, what exits there are. We have routes that are the best route, but we also practice evacuations in ways where certain routes out of the building may not be accessible, so there's alternate routes. Again, students are always trained, do exactly what the adult says to do because they're the ones trained. And so there's a lot of practice around that. They practice fire drills, they practice evacuation drills at the campuses and departments. So that's pretty much it in terms of what students and staff are trained to do. Same kind of process for parents. Again, on an evacuation, we're always in contact with the police department because evacuations are often very visible because people driving by will see an evacuation and not know what's going on. So y'all will get calls, we'll get calls. So we would put an evacuation out depending on how long it takes to do it. And also, we're doing drills. And so we communicate drills and things as well so that people know that there's not an emergency situation here or whatever. So
in the event of an evacuation, I know sometimes it's other agencies that y'all are also involved with, like fire department and things like that join us, but how would y'all assist us in that sort of event?
Obviously, if an incident calls for an evacuation, we're going to have some type of law enforcement response. We're going to be out there and obviously assisting with crowd control aspect. Obviously, if students have to cross the street, we're going to do our best to make sure that they're able to do so safely, especially around certain schools that have, roads next to it where they have a lot of frequent traffic and stuff like that. So, we're obviously going to follow the direction of SAISD at that point in time. Whether it would be a fire or something along the lines of that, we'll do our best to assist the school district as far as providing whatever methods or whatever y'all might need on y'all's end, we'll take care of it.